Somebody's gonna love your pain. What is up, you guys? It is your girl Kia Cartel. Why did I say my name like that? It's your girl Kia Cartel here with the reading from my Aqua Gang. Yeah, I already know the drill. I wanted to do something different and pull from my angel deck because there's a lot of energy that needs to be corrected. So I feel, right? I feel like there's someone here who needs that motivation, that understanding, that clarity, right, as to what is getting ready to happen. So we're going to go ahead and start this off. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, you already know the drill. Take what resonates and leave what does not for whoever the hell it does belong to. Okay, we're going to go ahead, tap into the energy. I'm going to go ahead and tap in with spirit. Okay, we want to tap in with spirit hella hard, right? Go ahead and give us the messages that are needed for my Aqua Gang right now. Okay, my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Is there any other messages? I want to pull 3. Thank you. Is there any other messages? Can we go ahead and get one more message for my Aquarius? Thank you. So your angels today are Archangel Michael. That's an amazing one. You have Opal and you have Isabella. So Archangel Michael is saying, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Okay. So just clarity that you're on the right path, okay? For those of you struggling to figure out what it is that you want to do, what decisions you need to make right now, I feel like, you just need to really sit with yourself and have that understanding that it is possible for you to do whatever you want to do. You have Opal coming out, okay? Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels, okay? So I do want to say, for those of you that have lost children, or for those of you that have children, your children are okay. I truly feel that this is a message for someone who lost a child. This child is taken care of, right? They are fine. They are healthier where they're at in heaven, okay? And that is honestly a beautiful message. I feel like a lot of you have this moment of kind of feeling lost and in doubt. There's some self-blame for a lot of things, and just really like a lot of sadness behind the grief of this loss, right? And then you have Isabella coming out. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So again, clarity, you're on the right path. Again, a lot of you are very combative with yourself when it comes to like what decisions you want to make, if now is the right time to move or to change your career path and things like that. Like, do what feels right. At the bottom of the deck, you have Vanessa. I like pulling the bottom of the deck. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? So as I just stated, whatever makes you feel happier, right? I feel like a lot of you are doing things that it's kind of like, yeah, this is cool. Yeah, it's all right, but you're not really happy, right? Let's go ahead, tap into the energy of what is going on in your world, okay? I'm going to go ahead and tap into my Aqua Gang's world. What is going on for those in the room? Okay, we'll go ahead and shuffle one more time, and then we'll pull. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy. What is going on for my Aquarius gang? What is going on in their world? Okay, what is going on for my Aquarius? Okay, my Aquarius gang. Let's go ahead and get 2 more. Spirit, what is going on for my Aquarius? What's happening in my Aquarius's world? Let's go ahead and tap. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and tap into, give me one more, Spirit. What is going on in my Aquarius's world? Can we please go ahead and tap into the energy of what is going on for my Aquarius? Nice. This is an amazing reading. At the bottom of the deck, we do have staying grounded. Okay. So you guys have Queen, Divine Feminine. Remember that these readings are not gender specific. I always have to say that because I feel like a lot of you be like, she ain't talking to me because of the gender. When I point out a gender, that means that you can be in, you can have an encounter with the opposite gender, or whatever the case may be. You take it how it fits. That's all a part of, what resonates. But you guys also have clearing energy blocks. Okay, and then you also have clearing karma. Okay. And you have mystical messages following the signs. Okay, so we're talking about you getting on a path that feels best fit, that makes you happier, tapping into your power. You guys are always having these moments of like, I'm at my most high and then I'm at my very low, right? I feel like a lot of you are in this very low space of like just very emotional. There's just a lot of emotion behind a lot of things that are going on in your world right now. If you do have kids, I feel like you're trying to make decisions that are best fit for your kids. So it's one of those things where you're not really thinking about you. You're putting, of course, your kids first, which is always important. But I do feel like a lot of you are clearing yourself of the karma from a toxic situation. That is a lot. Okay, but I feel like someone is capable of doing so. A lot of people are getting rid of people in general, so it's necessary. If you're traveling, if you're relocating, if you're switching careers, like you need to switch everything, right? It's a major shift. I do see freedom coming in at the bottom of my emotion deck. Okay, so that tells me that a lot of you really long for freedom, having the ability to do what you want to do, just having more options, right? I feel like if you move, then maybe you're able to encounter more, right? Some of you are going to be going out a lot more, meeting new friends, having a different crowd of people. It just looks really good for those of you that are relocating through this journey, right? Let's go ahead and tap into the emotion behind what it is my Aquarius is feeling. Thank you. Wow, that was a lot. Okay, so I do have beauty now showing up at the bottom of the deck. You're fine. All right. We got embodiment showing up. We have ease. We also have fierceness and devotion. So plenty of you in a partnership right now and things are just heated, right? You no longer want to be angry. You no longer want to go to bed mad. You no longer want to wake up sad. It's just not a lot of trust here, but you're trying to do things the easy route, right? Instead of being so fired up all the time. Devotion tells me that a lot of you are just looking for answers, right? You're dedicated to just paying attention to those signs and like trying to figure out really what should happen. Embodiment, focusing on the root. Okay, so there's something that took place here that was like the last straw for somebody, and you no longer want to deal with the situation. I feel like you've been thinking very hard about how you should handle something and really just thinking too much. You either got to let that person go or you got to let them go. Like they don't really have any other options. They got to go or they got to go. You know what I'm saying? Let's dig a little deeper. No, we don't want to do those cards yet. I want to know what it is that you should expect, because I do feel like I know. A lot of you are like exiting, right? Like planning your exit. Okay. You have kids with this person, or maybe this person had kids with somebody else is what I'm feeling. Yikeroos. Oof. Let's go ahead. We're going to shuffle this one more time, and then we're going to tap into the energy of what it is that my Aquarius should expect, okay? That's for some of you. Let's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing don't make it personal. We have love coming in. Okay? So someone who just finds it comfortable to talk to you, to communicate with you, right? It's easier for you to even communicate with this person, right? You feel as one with this person. Lots of passion, lots of affection. It's really like this person is the only person that can really tell you even the things you don't want to hear, and you hear them. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest, a lot of you don't be listening on purpose. You have karmic relationship coming out following that love and the Phoenix. So this is something that is a new phase, right? This is something brand new. I do feel like maybe you've known this person and you guys are just deciding to make this an official thing, but I do feel like this is something that feels normal, right? Feels natural. Mirror, self-reflections, okay? Reflecting old wounds, relationships, mirroring each other. Yeah, so this person is definitely some person that you confide in at this moment. Someone who's letting you know, like, hey, I'm here if you need me. We have the golden mirror and self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So I won't necessarily say that this is a person that's interfering with your relationship. I think that this person or yourself could be the interference in this relationship, right? Like, someone here is blocking things from maturing in the way that they could because you're holding on to so many emotions, right? Or you're just thinking about too many damn things and not allowing this person to like be in the loop, if that makes sense. Lots of self-reflection though. At the bottom of the deck, we do have not enough. Definitely your energy, okay? I feel like you feel at some points you aren't enough for this relationship, not because you're doing anything wrong, just maybe because this person gives you that feeling. And maybe that's what you have to decipher, whether or not you're going to stay because you don't feel happy for some of you. Okay, but this is really giving me you blocking your own energy, Aqua. I feel like you think way too much. I do have wedding rings showing up at the bottom of the deck. So someone here is looking to be in an eternal love, right? An everlasting promise. Like this is truly your soulmate, your best friend, someone you want to be devoted to, right? It's like, never been able to open up to this person. You know what I'm saying? We might as well do what we need to do and just make it official. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy a little deeper into what is going on for my Aquarius. You do have some very snaky people around you, though, that I feel try to throw you off your game any chance that they get. But that's when, you know, maturity steps in. I feel like a lot of you are like, I would waste my time with you, but I'm not. I'm just not going to waste my time today. I don't have time today. Let's go ahead, tap into that energy, okay? I want to know what is going on for my Aquarius. Thank you. Yeah, feeling defeated in Aquarius, okay? So we have Dorit, surrender, okay? Change, walk away, self-sacrifice, sabotage, lack of communication, aggression, okay? So a lot of you could have been giving the energy of like, don't talk to me today, right? There's too many things happening. I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like interacting with nobody, and you're kind of pushing people away that you really don't want to, but that's how you're coming off, right? You have fulfillment coming out and along with anxiety. I have Gemini energy as well as Pisces energy servicing. You're doing a lot of thinking, right? Well, realizing your dreams are possible, okay? But somebody definitely has this fear of the unknown, and it's just natural for those of you that have anxiety, right? You're overthinking. There's some guilt and remorse taking place, right? So I think you're acknowledging too much of what has been done in the past instead of acknowledging your options in the future, right? Some of you are losing sleep, trying to handle way too much at one time, but you're rewarded. And there's lots of fulfillment that takes place as soon as you figure out, like, I don't have to stress about this situation, right? You do have Aquarius energy coming out in Queen with the Queen of Swords. Why can't I talk? Thought dominates feelings, right? So what you think is what becomes your reality. Your thoughts dominate feelings, okay? Judgment, right decisions. Now is the time to stand up for yourself, being clear about your wants and your needs. So this is all about manifestation and sitting yourself down and saying, you know what? I don't have to stress over this. I've said this like 5 times in this reading already, but someone is just overthinking. This has nothing to really do, because I think a lot of you really just don't care what other people have going on right now. Like, you have your person and that's it, but you're focused on the wrong things at the wrong time, right? Like, you're coming to some type of conclusion that you've just been giving something too much thought instead of thinking about what really needs to be done, right? One who has suffered loss or hardship. So for those of you that have lost somebody, we spoke about that in the beginning of the reading. If it was not a child and it was maybe a parent or a friend or someone very, very close to you, it's normal to go through these feelings, right? But do remember that, you know, the energy you give off to other people could be received differently than you're trying to give, if that makes sense. I just feel like someone has just been really, really sad and hasn't been communicating with someone like they normally would, and it's just all because you're just overthinking. Some of you are in this place of needing clarity. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy. Can we go ahead and clarify the Queen of Swords thinking? Yeah, we have the Hermit. We have so many things coming out. We have the Hermit, okay? We have the Two of Wands and making a choice. We also have the Two of Swords in reverse. And in here, I see you peeking. We have the Death card in reverse, okay? So, soul searching, spiritual enlightenment, okay? Self-reflection. You guys are doing a lot of that. Having to make a choice. Do you want to stay where you're at, or do you want to go? Do you want to deal with these people, or do you not? Do you want to continue this job or this career path, or do you not? You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of decisions. Do you want to, like, what do you want to do? Indecision, delays, seeing the truth, lies being exposed, inability to move forward, fear of beginnings, repeating negative patterns, resisting change. So a lot of you, are just definitely in your head. I do feel the energy of someone who has forced you, or you feel forced to be the person to pull back. but it's a very small delay, right? A lot of you are just not in a place to really converse with someone right now, for sure. So you're like in this place of being alone, or you feel alone, right? You really don't want to do the things that you have to do right now. You're like, damn, I gotta go do this. I really need to talk to this person. Do I have to finish work? We have justice card coming out in reverse. Karmic retribution, okay? Dishonesty, lack of accountability. So there was definitely someone that just lost your trust here. You know, I don't think any of you really trust people to begin with. So it's kind of like you feel defeated for even letting up that energy and allowing your wall to break down. We have Taurus energy coming out in generosity. Yeah, you were too nice to somebody here for sure. Right? Seizing opportunities, letting go of regret, ending stagnation, motivation, enthusiasm, okay? Power, authority, control. So there's definitely the energy of someone who cannot stand to not be in control, right? I do feel like your energy comes out, and eventually, if you don't already, having the ability to do for people. I see people begging, right? These are people who are always begging for something, but I do feel that there's someone who just feels like they know more. And you guys honestly have had that come out a lot, right? Like you're like, no, you don't. Can we go ahead and clarify this Six of Pentacles? Thank you. Yeah, loss. Okay, the Justice card finally decided to actually swing out. We have frustration, awareness, faith restored. Okay, we do have the Temperance coming out in balance, peace, patience, tranquility. Okay, harmonious relationship, soulmate, serenity. So if you're being mean to someone, you need to open up about how you're feeling. I truly feel like you are just giving the energy of like, don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? But there's people who want to be there for you and you're not allowing them to. You're going through this sadness, this grief. Okay, someone here is mourning. There's some heartbreak and there's major changes coming, right? Not having somebody, you have to adjust your life in a different way. And a lot of you do feel isolated and lonely, right? Let's go ahead. Is there anything else that we need to know in regard to what is going on for my Aquarius right now? I see amazing things happening, but this is all around like trusting that things happen. I'm hearing for a reason, right? A lot of you are going through this phase of questioning why you're having to go through the things that you're going through, or why you're not where you want to be at this moment, right? Timing is also everything. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy of my Aquarius. All right. You guys have creative expression coming out with the Knight of Cups, okay? Romantic proposals, invitations, taking action, following your heart, attraction, dating, affection. So this is love, right? Love swarms in to say, hey, you're actually not by yourself. I'm actually here to help if you allow me to. Either way, there is this genuine energy of someone who is coming forward to make or help create some different changes, right? But positive changes, because I feel like a lot of you feel like you've just been having disaster after disaster after disaster, right? And if you say that enough times, you will get tongue-tied, so don't try it. But I have Scorpio energy coming out in the Knight of Cups, okay? Full new ideas, okay? You're dealing with a person who isn't afraid to express what should happen or how they feel, or a person who is not afraid to ask questions, right? Because I feel like a lot of you are not giving them really anything when it comes to conversation for them to know. Some of you may be opening up a little bit, but there's definitely someone who's like, okay, look, when you're ready, I'm here. Let's go ahead. Can we please go ahead and clarify the Knight of Cups energy? Thank you. We have the Emperor coming out in reverse, okay? Lack of discipline, lack of control, father, paternity. Okay, so I'm getting masculine energy for sure, right? A lot of you could be fathers. We talked about kids showing up. Some of you could be going through a situation where, you know, you're looking forward to seeing your children, and there could be some legal dispute as far as that, winning a case or something like that. But I do feel like a lot of you are just single parents, right? Let's go ahead and tap into the energy of what it is that my Aquarius needs to take from this reading. Can we go ahead and tap into the energy of what it is that my Aquarius should take from this reading? All right. Get over your fear of moving forward, okay? Things have to get uncomfortable before they get comfortable. You have the Tower coming out as well as moving on in reverse, okay, with the Eight of Cups. Okay, you went through a very traumatic situation. These are changes you weren't looking forward to making so soon, but you have to make them, right? Or you got to just go with the flow. I'm seeing divorce. Okay, I'm seeing pain, confusion, natural disasters. Okay, someone here just like lost in the sauce when it comes to financial stability. I'm seeing bankruptcy come through, but that more so gives me you dealing with a person who just has bad budgeting skills. I'm gonna just say that everything just came out in the open, right? Things started happening one step after another without you taking control. The moment that you let somebody else take control, it just, went to shit. But you get out of that. Speak your mind. We definitely have fear of moving on, stagnation, okay, accepting your lot. That's not enough for me though. We know that like someone here is going through this place of defeat. Why are we feeling that way? You have so many amazing things coming, and I feel like you get to that point where and you're like, you know what, I'm this close, and then all of a sudden you have these thoughts where you start overthinking, and then you get back into this place of depression and sadness, right? Like, it's kind of like your mind is a scary place to be. Can we go ahead and clarify this Tower moment, okay? Is there anything needed to share with my Aqua gang in regards to this Tower moment? I want to know why you're going through what you're going through. Can we understand why Aquarius is thinking? You have the Magician coming out. Creativity, action, power, manifestation, your skill, okay, your magic, working on self, employment, a smooth talker, having the gift of gab, okay, directing your will, creative visualization, manifesting your desires. I just said it. A lot of you are causing or going through the issues that you're going through because you're so stuck in your thoughts, right? You're not really taking the time to plan like you need to. You'll get to a point where you start planning and then you just stop. There needs to be some consistency and routine, right? A lot of consistency. Your angel Archmichael is here to guide you and tell you like, hey, look, I'm here to guide you, but like, can't do the work for you. You know what I'm saying? At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Hierophant coming out and challenging traditional relationships, reverse roles. So a lot of you, again, lack the ability, or someone here just doesn't like the idea that someone else is really right. You have someone here telling you the truth, things that you've never really heard before or things you just ignored. And for whatever reason, when this person is talking or when you encounter this person, you're able to actually hear what they're saying, right? And it's not coming from a bad place. It's just you can be very stubborn. I also feel that this person gives stubborn energy, but it's kind of like a, hey, we're working as a team type vibe, right? I feel called. I have all the resources I need, inner and outer, right? So with the Magician card really tells me that you have a power that you're just not using, right? You know your ability to move forward and to make things happen, but for whatever reason, you're just choosing not to do it. And it's like, why, right? You have the power to direct things the way that you want to direct them. Can we go ahead and clarify the Magician, okay? Saying yes to your ability to do whatever it is you want to do. You want a certain amount of money at a certain amount of time, make it happen. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy of the Magician. Thank you. So we have Leo energy coming out as well as Aquarius energy, standing your ground in transition. Okay, we have the 7 of Wands as well as the 6 of Swords. Okay, standing up for your beliefs. Okay, opposing stamina, holding on your own, taking the high road, maintaining control, calmer waters, healing, moving forward, moving on. Things are calmer. Okay. So a lot of you are definitely having to travel at this moment for a specific reason. I think this transition and having to travel could be in regard to traveling to see family or a loved one. But I do feel a lot of you are like, once I just do this, then I'm back to being able to focus on what I need to focus on, right? So it's just more so like controlling your emotions, someone just believing that like, you know what, I can still push forward even after this situation. And it's not going to stop you from doing what you have to do. It sucks right now. It's very emotional, but you have to go and make this this change in order to start a new beginning. You do have being stabbed in the back and ending defeat, okay? Pulling yourself together, learning from past hardships, fears coming true. So overthinking has to stop. You're like in full control. Let's go ahead. Is there anything else that we need to take from this reading in regard to what is going on? We have the Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse as well as the High Priest. Okay, misuse, acting on bias, prejudgment, manipulative. Okay, lack of emotional control, greed, underpaid. Yeah, a lot of you are definitely too worried about money, right? Things are going to happen once you make a move. We have Aries energy coming out in leadership. You are a leader. It is the King of Wands saying yes to your power, right? That's all in line with that Magician. You have being in charge, okay? Someone here likes being in control, and you don't know what to do now that you don't have control over this specific situation, but it's like you can't, right? Some things you just have to realize is out of your control and you have to move forward. You have loyalty, okay? An unexpected income, someone who inspires others for creative achievement. So a lot of you just need to get out of your head. That's what needs to happen. I think people already see you as like a very powerful person, someone who has the ability to really do whatever you want. And I think a lot of people forget that you may, that you are human. And sometimes you forget that too. I think a lot of you think, if I don't show any emotion, then it'll go away. But this is a time where being with someone or talking to someone that actually makes you happy, this is the time to probably let it out instead of holding so many things in. But I'm gonna leave it here because you have amazing things that are like right there for you to grab. You're just going through this phase of emotion, and there's really no right way to tell someone how to handle their grief or just being sad. It's one of those things where you have to really be ready to do those things. So pay attention to the signs. Don't give in to things that give you low vibrational energy. Okay, if it ain't worth your time, it ain't worth your time. So I'm gonna leave it here. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I will get with you in the next video. If you have made it to the end, okay, I want you guys to put in the comments, what do I want y'all to put? Staying grounded. That's important. I want y'all to put staying grounded in the comments. Okay, be sure that you guys are going in to tap into my vlog. I did post a vlog for the first of the year. I'm gonna have vlogs on this channel as well, so if you're into it, you guys will get to know about my Aquarius life. Birthdays are coming up. I'm on the 3rd. Put your birthday in the comments too, because I'm excited to see who my birthday twin is. And I will see you guys in the next video. We out.